Get ready with me while I tell you things I said before I realized as a lesbian, and they might be kind of controversial. Before I came out as a lesbian 6-ish years ago, I was married to a man, and these are some things that I said before I realized I'm a lesbian that I hear so many queer, well, closeted queer women and people say all of the time. And I want to know which of these you said or which of these you hear out in the wild. If you have really intense red hair, this is what you can expect your towels to look like. I burned my forehead with a curling iron, and I'm getting my eyebrows done, so I'm not going to do a lot of makeup today. So the first one is everyone's a little gay, or everyone thinks that way. And before you go on saying, well, no, it's true, everyone does think that way. Not everyone thinks that way. That's an assumption. That's like saying everyone likes pineapple on their pizza. Not everyone likes pineapple on their pizza. Only gay people like pineapple on their pizza. Just kidding. When it's something that is just so natural to you, I think it's easy to assume that everyone feels the way that you feel, but that's not true. And I think that being queer is a lot more common than most people realize. The next two kind of go hand in hand. It's like one is then followed by the next, but the next one is, but I'm married. So if you're saying, oh, everyone thinks that way, or everyone's a little gay, and then you're questioning if you're queer, and then your next answer to yourself or out loud is, but I'm married. Being married, if you're in a hetero like presenting relationship, does not automatically mean you're straight. Okay, let me hold your hand when I say this. Being married to a man does not automatically mean that you're straight. Society has this weird way of assuming that straight is the default, and I get it. That is not really our fault. That is where compulsory heteronormativity or compet comes into play. Speaking for myself, being ultra feminine and growing up in a very conservative religious household, there was never even a thought that I could be anything other than straight. It just genuinely didn't cross my mind until I started to see representation. So if you're saying I couldn't be queer or gay or lesbian or anything because I'm married, I just want you to think about that a little bit, because someone who's actually straight is not going to say, but I'm married. And this one is the most painful part. Most of us who were discovering our queerness while being in a relationship that we know or knew would no longer serve us have said, but I love my partner and I can't do that to them.